Why honest doubts are closer to God than empty prayers. Sometimes we pray every day and still feel nothing. The words come automatically, like something memorized, like a text we have said 1,000 times. We stand there, hands folded, eyes closed, and inside we are somewhere else. That's how it started for Johannes too. Johannes was a believer, at least he thought he was. He had learned how to pray. But at some point he realized he no longer knew why. He prayed in the morning before work. He prayed at night before sleep. But one day, in the middle of prayer, he stopped. He listened to himself and was shocked, because he realized he was speaking to God like talking to a wall, without expectation, without honesty, without heart. And then he asked a question that scared him. Is it still a prayer if I no longer mean it? Johannes didn't stop praying because he rejected God. He stopped because he no longer wanted to lie to himself, because he felt empty words are more disrespectful than honest silence. One cold winter day, Johannes went into a church, not to pray, just to escape the cold. The church was almost empty, quiet, cold. In one of the front benches sat an old woman. She whispered, but not softly. Her voice was rough, almost angry. You promised, she said, and you didn't keep it. Johannes held his breath. He had never heard anyone pray like that. No beautiful words, no gratitude, no pious sentences, only pain and truth. Later the woman said to him, I don't believe like I used to, but I still talk to God. He can handle it. That sentence stayed with Johannes. At home he began to write, not prayers, no psalms, letters to God. He wrote everything he never dared to say. I don't understand you. I trusted you and it hurt. If you are there, why are you silent? He folded those letters and put them in a drawer. He never sent them, but for the first time in a long time he was honest. Then the day came that changed everything. His brother died, suddenly, without goodbye. At the funeral, the pastor spoke of hope and God's plan. Johannes listened and felt nothing. That night, he stood alone in his apartment, and he screamed, not beautifully, not calmly, not faithfully. He screamed, if this is your plan, then I have no answers left. And then he cried, for a long time. Years later, Johannes met a young theology student. The student said quietly, I'm afraid my doubts make me unworthy. Johannes looked at him and said, maybe they make you human. Because doubts that are honest still have a relationship. Empty prayers do not. Johannes never found clear answers. No proof. No perfect belief system. But sometimes in the silence, in listening, in honest not knowing, he felt something. No certainty, but closeness. Johannes never said, now I believe again. He said something harder. I no longer lie when I talk to God, and maybe this is not the end of faith, but its beginning.